Hey there, everyone. Attorney Jason Cromie from Pensacola, Florida, with one more session of the law in a way that people can understand it. We do a lot of appellate and post-conviction work in our practice, so I just wanted to take a few minutes to kind of give you a basic description of each of those areas and how they're different. So the first thing we'll talk about is your direct appeal. What is a direct appeal? Well, in a criminal case, once you're sentenced, you're always going to hear the judge say you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. So that's your direct appeal. You have a constitutional right to it. It's yours, okay? And in a direct appeal, though, what we're typically focused on, and there's exceptions to every rule, but the basic gist to a direct appeal is we're looking for mistakes that we think the trial judge made in handling your case, whether it was denying a motion to suppress that should have been granted, letting evidence in during your trial over your objection, or maybe something regarding the legality of your sentence. We're looking for situations where the judge made a legal choice. We believe that legal choice was wrong, and had it been done correctly, the outcome would have been different. So we want to file a direct appeal challenging those judges or those decisions by the judge. In the Pensacola area, as well as over in Santa Rosa County, Okaloosa County, Milton, the direct appeal is actually handled in Tallahassee by the First District Court of Appeals. So once you file your notice of appeal, which is the document you file in your case, in Pensacola or Milton, wherever it is, once you file that, it's almost like the case gets taken over by the appeals court in Tallahassee, where you go through briefing processes, and we can talk more about that in another video. But as a general rule, a direct appeal is dealing with mistakes that you believe the trial judge made in handling your case. Now, the difference between that and a motion for post-conviction relief, also known as a 3.850 or a 3850, is that in a 3850, as a general rule, there's exceptions to everything, but as a general rule, you tend to go after your lawyer. So you're looking for mistakes that your lawyer made handling your case at the trial level. Whether, they did something that they shouldn't have done, like gave you patently bad legal advice, or they failed to do something that they should have done, like investigate witnesses or an alibi defense, presenting mitigation evidence at sentencing. Those are the types of things you're typically going to see in a motion for post-conviction relief. So what's the big difference between the two? Direct appeal, typically looking at mistakes that you think the judge made in handling your case, and then a post-conviction relief motion, which is generally looking for mistakes that you believe your lawyer made handling your case. So that's kind of the general rule of thumb. We'll do videos on direct appeal and what goes on there, and post-conviction relief and all that stuff, and the timing that gets a little more in depth. But just wanted to kind of put that out there for everybody. As a general rule, direct appeal, what mistakes do we think the judge made in handling our case? Post-conviction relief, what mistakes do we think our lawyer made handling my case at trial? Again, there's exceptions to everything, nuances to everything. Those are just the basics. If you have any questions about either of those, which category your issues would fall into, please give us a call. I'm more than happy to schedule a free consultation and talk with you. Thanks.